Medical Monday is brought to you by East Cooper Medical Center.
Today it is a get to know a little bit more, and this time we have our friend Andy Russo going to be joining us. He's the athletic trainer over at Lucy Beckham, but also contracted with East Cooper Medical Center.
Yep, that's correct.
Perfect. Well, just kind of tell us a little bit. Let's start things off with East Cooper Medical Center. First off, your role with them as being an athletic trainer.
So I work for East Cooper, but I'm placed at Lucy Beckham. So I work at Lucy Beckham. I cover all the practices, games, any sort of medical need that their student athletes have.
Awesome. And just kind of tell us a little bit about Lucy Beckham. They're a fairly new school here to the Low Country, but you also being contracted with them, being an athletic trainer. That's got to be a lot of fun for you to be able to go out there and just kind of be able to help and develop these kids into the athletes that they're trying to be.
Yeah, absolutely. So previously I was at College of Charleston for the last 5 years, but now being able to transition to a new role at Lucy Beckham, it's kind of cool to help be in at the ground level when things are starting and kind of help develop and create programs for these kids that are going to stand for the next 5, 10, 15 years.
Now, like you just said, you've been here in the Low Country for a while. How important was it for you to be able to stay here and put roots down in the Low Country?
Yeah, been here about 5.5, 6 years now. It's really cool to be able to kind of involve myself in the community here in Mount Pleasant with East Cooper and with Lucy Beckham, and kind of be able to be in at the ground level and start these programs for kids to be able to have somebody there and know that they are well taken care of. They are made sure that they're safe no matter what for the next 5, 10, 15 years moving forward.
Just kind of walk us through your day-to-day role with being over at Lucy Beckham, being an athletic trainer. What all does that entail?
So get to the school kind of towards the end of the day. Sometimes at the end of the day, kids have free blocks, so they'll come in and start working on rehab exercises, come in for treatment, anything like that, and then start prepping for football practice. Like for example, today we've got a swim meet, we've got football practice, we've got a volleyball match, so there's a lot going on.
There's a lot.
Yeah, definitely. Keeps us busy over there at the school. But it's good to know that, you know, all these kids are there and they rely on us, and they rely on us to have their backs and have their health and safety first.
Now, you guys are a fairly new school, which means you guys are just now implementing juniors as well. So you have freshmen to juniors, no seniors yet. With them being so young, how important is it to get out there, you know, the importance of, you know, the stretching and everything about knowing yourself to make sure that you prevent any serious injuries?
Definitely. Sometimes there's kids that are coming out for high school sports that have never really played an organized sport before, and it's great that they're trying something new. But for them, it's also important to realize, like, hey, if I'm feeling something, if I'm feeling hurt, like, there's somebody there to help me. And so that's good for us to be able to, you know, be able to show our faces, be a prominent member. So when they look around and they're in you know, searching for somebody for help, then they can recognize us and say, hey, like, that's my go-to person.
And let's talk a little bit more about East Cooper. Just being able to be affiliated with them, having the medical center be also part of your background, does that help these kids and also these parents know that you're in good hands?
Yeah, it's fantastic to have the support of East Cooper. Lucy Beckham's right here around the corner, so it's great that if, you know, we're really in an emergency, we can send kids right here. It's fantastic. Not only that, but also our support staff. They're just awesome people, and they know that, you know, whatever we need to do to get this program set and running the right way, then they're willing to do it.
Just kind of tell us one more thing before we go. Just how important it is and how you felt led to be able to do what you're doing now and helping kids, you know, get better and get there quicker now in their day.
So I kind of got my start as an athletic trainer in high school. My high school athletic trainer really had a big impact on me, Tracy Pinkin. We kind of taught like an intro to anatomy class, and it was taught by her, and she really helped me see that, you know, I was able to combine my love for sports, my love for helping people, my desire to help people be better in their daily lives. So taking that passion that I found when I was 18 all the way up till now through college and everything, it's been a really, really cool journey to get back to this point and be in a high school. And, you know, maybe there's some kid there at Lucy Beckham now who wants to be an athletic trainer, and I can kind of help impart my journey and my wisdom to help them, guide them in their career.
Andy, thank you so much. It was absolutely informative to learn a little more about you. And if you want to learn a little bit more, you can go to their website at eastcoopermedctr.com.